Andrew 8377 says, hello everyone.
Hello to you.
Tazis Madago says, I'm dancing.
Alright.
Live for Fun says, let's go. Davis 95 just resubscribed.
Thank you, L. Davis.
Melanie Sip 1784 says, hello John.
Hello to you.
Stream Elements says, Davis 95 just subscribed for 13 months in a row.
13 months in a row. Thank you, L.
Bay
Davis.
of Preppers 1 says, LOL. Bedazazaw says, damn, finally.
Yeah, I know. I was slow.
Live for Fun says, oh man, it's no longer sunny at night.
Could be. Are we?
Big Devept says, mic is low.
Mic is low? Oh, that may be me. Hold on, it is low. I don't think that mic is working. Hold on, let me pull over here, toggle some switches and connect some wires. Yeah, that mic is not attached. That's why the mic is low. Of course, I would never do that while driving down the road, so let's pull over here in this official John parking spot. There we go. Now we're in John's official parking spot.
Davis 95 says, yeah, this baby needs some shoes, LOL. Bay of Preppers says, John, your voice is low.
How about now? That's probably a lot better now the actual mic is working. How about that? Bet you can hear me way better now. Test, test, test. Yep, that should be working. Let's get the big scanner on and we're just ready to go right to work.
Chiril says, LOL.
Oh, one more little test here.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, LOL. Live for Fun says, fixed.
Very good.
Lena Dement says,
we're making progress. Better. Let's see.
Capace underscore says, hello.
Hello. All right. So we've updated the Camaro AccuWeather weather station is now live 24 hours a day. We've upgraded.
Biject 2022 says, hi John.
So hopefully it's not a sunny night in Clute tonight. That was embarrassing. I promise I'm a computer guy, I promise.
Senior Dasher underscore tar says, 27.
Tomorrow I plan on an idea to get the fighters fixed for you guys over on
Davis 95 says, does that say 7-mile visibility?
Yeah, that's what it says. That's what I was noticing. I have a feeling it's not updating. Like, it's supposed to get the information from the damn airport. That's how accurate it's supposed to be.
Van Mom 2024 says, hi John.
Hi. You guys think we can see 7 miles? I don't think
Big Devept says, slide over the weather bar a hair to the left.
I wish I could. I tried it. It's something
Van
wrong with the
Mom
overlay.
2024 says, hey, Dasher.
I see that. I saw. Trust me, my OCD saw the same thing you did. I saw it. I'd have to reformat it in order to move it over there. I saw it like 10 seconds before I went live.
AD101M says, wow, now it's showing it's 50 in Lake Jackson. Wow.
No, it's not, is it? All right. Let me contact the weather, our BC Scanner weather team. See what the hell's going on over there. I mean, it might be 7 miles. It might be right. It might be accurate. I know it's not supposed to, according to the actual weather channel, when I looked at it, so it wasn't supposed to get foggy till like midnight. Hey, where are you going, Clute? Where are you going? What are you doing?
EMS responding to 515 West Blum. 515 West Blum. Reference a 70-year-old male, difficulty breathing. He is on oxygen. Alvin Clear, 2178.
I'm starting to wonder if we
AD-101M says Bounty Hunter never has all these issues. Big Devep says, contact BC AccuWeather Center.
Yes, I'm in the yeah, send your complaints there, guys.
Big Devep says, over in British Columbia.
Wait till I get a hold of those guys. Wait till I get a hold of those guys at the weather team. Just about had enough of their shit. I'll just bring back locals on the 8. They keep messing with me.
Squirrel 82 says, hey everyone.
Hey, hello to you. We got 295 miles of gas for tonight and tomorrow, guys, and probably the next day.
AD-101M says, weather team here. Doesn't matter if it's accurate, you still look ridiculous.
Oh, okay, all right, I see how you are. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're going to listen to the scanner. We're going to record some police interactions. Do me a favor, hit follow.
NG416S says, hey John and Trunkies.
Hello. Do me a favor.
Kakasper says, good evening everyone.
Good evening to you, Kakasper. In no way that's 7 miles. Just saying.
Bruhot 210 says, hello Trunkies.
Hello to you.
Yeah, 22. Here's right to 1406 West 7th, 1406 West 7th. It's going to be for the caller wanting to speak with an officer in reference to her boyfriend's ex-wife found out that they are seeing each other and she is threatening to kill them.
Well.
And she's done this in the past.
She's killed them in the past?
Speak with an officer about it.
She's killed them in the past? Oh no. No, that's way too. It's way too Thursday for that. It's way too Thursday for all that. It's a lot of information. Her boy, what was it? Her ex-boyfriend's wife?
Kakasper says, oh.
Sounds like you're a
Band Mom 2024 says, oh shit.
That sounds like...
Bruhot 210 says, oh wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of information there. Thank you for that, dispatcher.
Kakasper says, threatening Thursday. NG416S says, wow, how does that work? Bruhot 210 says, this call is a Bubba call he can talk to Ghost.
That's right.
Big Devep says, Methany getting started early.
You guys stop. Just stop right now.
That's clear.
We're serious activists here.
Melanie Sips 1784 says, how far is that call, John?
It's in Freeport, but what are we gonna...
Cherilge says, her boyfriend's ex-wife.
That's right. Oh, her boyfriend's ex-wife. Okay. All right. What are we gonna... If we go to that call, guys, they're just literally gonna go inside and talk. And they're gonna write a statement. That's all that's gonna happen there.
2310-4, entrance is confirmed.
The only thing...
Cecilia Marie says, while somebody is fiesta tonight.
Yeah, if we... those type of calls are interesting to hear. But if we go there, they're gonna go in the house. And we'll be...
210 says, I want to go to that call.
We'll be sitting out on the sidewalk.
Van Mom 2024 says, John, we should go to that call.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna sit outside. They're gonna go inside and write a statement.
Feisty.
We're gonna, that's why I...
Fellatback Squirrel says, John says he's serious. Meanwhile, he's chasing alligators and raccoons. Bruja 210 says, come on ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting?
Stream Elements says, Cackaspert just cheered 100 bits.
With another 100 bits. Thank you so much,
Van Mom
Cackaspert.
2024 says, we can go ghost hunting.
Go ahead.
15148, 15148.
That's correct.
Bruja 210 says, grabbing EVP now.
Yeah, all we'll do is they'll go inside and talk about it, and we'll be left outside on the sidewalk. This is not my first rodeo. Now, it's another story if they say, oh, the ex-girlfriend is here. That's when you're going to see some shit. But now they're just going to go in and write a statement, and the police are going to say, okay, thank
Aras
you.
2K19 just resubscribed.
Aras 2K, thank you so much.
Stream Elements says, Aras 2K19 just subscribed for 13 months in a row.
13 months in a row, thank you, Ross.
Cherilge says, she didn't say the girl was there yet.
No, she's not going to come there.
Van Mom 2024 says, did she say she killed him before? Because if she did, I have questions on how that works.
Yes, that's what someone got my joke.
Says, dousing rods and bag.
Yeah. She said she's done this before. That's right. I was like, she's killed him before? You only get one chance to really do that. It's not like you get to do it again.
Angie 416S says, 90 stream streak.
Thank you so much for that. 90 streams, that's amazing. It's even weirder that I've done 90 streams. We have all put in a lot of work, guys. Let's see, we'll go back this way.
Rebecca, X9 or 5R says, Hola, comment allez-vous? Test pour le boat.
Hello to you.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, I've been some tums. Cherilge says, she'll save that for tomorrow night. Friday, the 13th.
That's right.
Bruja 210 says, damn, threaten her be for also, so she is talking from another realm.
Yes. Dang, we need Bubba. We need him. Where's he at when we need him?
Bay of Preppers 1 says, yes, we have big Brazoria County hugs. Bay of Preppers 1 says, need. Cherilge says, it's weird anyone stuck around for that many streams.
It's kind of weird. That's a little bitty baby train. No cars on it at all.
Rebecca, X9 or 5R says, bonsoir Eric. Bruja 210 says, it's okay, I have all the equipment.
All right, good.
Lady Fire Jean subscribed on YouTube.
Well, thank you so much for that.
PJ subscribed on YouTube. M_right19 says, hello, John and Trunkies.
Hello to you.
John, I've been lurking in your other channel most of the day while at work.
Ah, thank you for that. We made, just an update, we made $14 over there on that channel. We just got to monetize
Bay of Preppers 1 says,
days ago.
AM over 100.
We made $14 just in ads on that channel, guys. I can't believe that. It's not a lot, but if it runs, it just runs at 24 hours a day.
Live for Fun says, I have the snacks ready. We need some action.
Yeah, I need now that I've got it all perfected.
M_right19 says, the clip that sticks out to me the most is the old guy who is literally irate with the OU because you supposedly stole money from some lady.
Yeah.
BrewHot210 says, just got to get out of trunk for that one. Texas Manthelogen says, howdy John and Trunkies.
Yeah, the one where
Bay of Preppers 1 says, me too.
the one where he takes off his plates and tries...
2022 says, 105 stream streak.
Dang, 105. That's the one.
BrewHot210 says, congratulations, $14 adds up.
It does. I mean, if I can
Rebecca, X9R5 says happy for you, John. You're genuine. That's why we appreciate you.
So if I can make $50, right? $50
Cheryl
is
says,
$50.
I was just kidding everyone.
That's the one where the guy took off his plates and came from Houston and tried to run over me.
M_right19 says, yes, that one.
He was so mad that, that we were mad that he took off his plates and tried to run over us. And then he was mad because Oyster Creek caught him. He came from Houston, and Oyster Creek was on the case. They caught him. Because he didn't just try to run over us. He tried to run over a whole bunch of people. So that entire crowd called the cops. This was at a Open Up the Place rally during that time. If anybody remembers that time, I can't really mention because social media goes crazy.
BrewHot210 says, I remember that one.
Yeah, I threw some of the New Orleans stuff in there yesterday. The one where I go in to the New Orleans Police Department and they tell me I have to stay off the carpet. I'm like, what, that carpet over there is a restricted area? Which it clearly wasn't a restricted area. I just was playing with them.
0730,
Yeah, I threw some New Orleans ones in there. Tomorrow I'm going to throw some Seattle and Oregon ones in there.
BrewHot210 says, you need to run 24-hour on that green app.
Oh, that green? I don't know if I can. Because of my partner status, I'd have to make another channel. Ah, there you go. There you go. Make another. I can't because of my partner status there. They'll get mad about that. It's explicitly against the terms of the partner agreement. Whereas with the purple channel, it's not. That's why we sent all the sleepers, all the people that fall asleep in my stream. I'm just going to send them over there and they can help me by watching commercials all night while they sleep.
M_right19 says, John, I have to say, you stayed a hell of a lot more composed in the clip where you're talking to the Senate or whatever than I would have.
It was hard. It was very tough.
Merslopes3 says, hey.
Do you know that video got demonetized on every platform? Every single platform, that video got demonetized because of the topic.
BrewHot210 says, there's a guy that runs his 24/7, shows him sleeping at night. PPL, watch him.
I don't know if it's, does he have one of those green checks is the question. Because I'm always on thin ice with them anyway. They always get mad at me whenever I try anything.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, I'll do that for you, John.
Yeah, I'm always on thin ice with those guys anyway. Their support is always showing up in our chat, remember? Like, tell this streamer to check his email. I'm like, damn it. Let's get a drink.
BrewHot210 says, if he goes on TT and Green app.
Well,
Brewhot 210 says, yeah. Phelps 83 says, good evening, John.
good evening to you. Let me turn the...
Jeffrey Miller says, can I please have a Zagnet?
I got you. Let me turn on the outside speaker. Give me a second. All right, we should be connected.
Ryan 152793
says, hey John.
Hey John.
VC scanner says test.
We switch voices. We switch to our outside voices when we're outside. Now we switch to our outside voices.
MRS Lopez 3 says 40 cents off today gas.
How's it going? Oh man, we don't need gas today.
Roma 210 says, oh man, it's cloudy tonight.
At least it's not saying sunny at nighttime. I'm just going regular Dr. Pepper tonight. I think I'm cherried out.
M_right 19 says cashier John stuck a handful of straws in his pocket.
No, I did not. I just got 2.
Bio Preppers 1 says please follow VC scanner on all platforms. Cheerio says hey John.
Hey, I just want to point out 1 straw, guys. 1 straw. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good.
There we go.
Bruja 210 says
$16.95.
M_right 19 says hello cashier.
I believe that black pickup truck's involved.
Bruja 210 says hi cashier.
And there's a lot of questions.
Did you want the back row?
Nah.
All right. Have a good one.
You as well.
Thank you.
We got approved, everyone. That's good. Never mind. Let's not talk about the parking. Never mind. Dang it, I forgot the other drink. Hold on.
Big Dave VCTX says hey cashier. I am looking to take on a new lover. Alligators are no longer doing it for me. Texas Man the Legend says D Live has no voice.
Has no voice? Yeah, they don't. They have no, they won't have voice. I'm working on that. So far, no one watches me there, so it doesn't really matter. I'm working on that. Should I be checking that? All right, let me defrost this window, and we'll get right to work. Ooh, plug in this flashlight. Yeah, I'm working on that. I don't even know if anybody's gonna watch me there.
Phelps 83 says, let's hope for a busy evening tonight.
Well, let's don't. That means I have to work extra hard. Let's get the big scanner on so we can hear. Also, it's foggy, which cops don't really do nothing in the fog. Starlink.
M_right19 says, John, have you heard any more on or seen the lady you helped at the hotel lately?
I have not, but people have had sightings
Texas
of
Man
her all over
Belligen
town.
says, I just subscribed.
Oh, thank
the
you.
Lone D Live subscriber.
Thank
just
you.
doing legendary stuff.
Thank you so much for that.
Phelps83 says, how long we going tonight, John?
I don't know. We'll see. It depends on what's going on. It depends on how everything's going. It is Thursday. Thursdays usually start out slow, and then later it gets, the weirder it gets. That's usually what happens on Thursdays. You guys know I'm right.
Christopher_1710 says, what's up, John?
What's happening?
What's up, chat?
What's happening?
We call Linda Williams. 0929. Call Linda Williams. 0929. If you need to call her, and then I'll be back. Yes, sir.
52793 says, John told me we're doing a 48-hour stream.
I can't do that. I'm an old man.
Live for Fun says, hopefully the ex-wife shows up.
No, we don't want the ex-wife showing up. We don't want the ex-wife
Texas
showing
Man
up.
Belligen says, I was over there all by myself.
Yeah.
Felt like I was at a Luke Bryan concert. M_right19 says, does Mardi Gras have much effect as far as behavior and such in your area, John?
Not really. If we were in Galveston, yes.
AD101M
No.
says, lady here, if I ever see that thief, I'm kicking his ass.
I gave it back her flashlight. Come on over, white car. It's your world. It's your world, white car.
Merslopes3 says, you are only as old as you feel.
I know, I'm just kidding. I don't feel
Senor
old.
Dasher Undersotar says, 36.
You should, Dasher, I should be able to get the fighters back.
903 Print Guy
Soon.
says, foggy man.
It is foggy. I should be able to get the fighters back. They were just taking up too much real estate for as little viewers as we have over there. And I was going back and trying to get videos, and they had fighters all over them, so I'm just going to put the fighters only on Kick. That should be done tomorrow. The fighters should be back tomorrow.
GlitchCritter1968 just resubscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements
Glitch Critter.
says, GlitchCritter1968 just subscribed for 6 months in a row.
6 months in a row. Thank you, Glitch Critter. Like the name. At least it's not another sunny night in Clute. That's good. A sunny, foggy night. Plantation.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, hey John, you're listening to the scanner.
I am listening to the scanner. It's all the way up. 2 scanners all the way up, so.
Live for Fun says, you replaced my late night TV binge, John, LOL.
Ah,
Bay of Preppers 1 says, there's a lot of dumb shit happening.
why am I not hearing it? I'm gonna turn the other one all the way up just in case that one's having problems. It's not saying out of range. I'm not hearing anything.
Slopes 3 says, that fog is no jokes.
Absolutely not.
Cactus says, you know tomorrow is Friday the 13th.
Is the out tomorrow?
Says, I can see you, but you can't see me. Greenbird says, hey everyone.
Oh, we're red. Says we're lagging, guys. What's if that's the case?
Greenbird says, 15.
3-ish.
Big Devept says, 3-ish video.
All right, hold on. I'll fix it.
AD101M says, wow, so much is going on in Clute. And Lake Jackson on the scanner shaking my damn head.
I got nothing. I got nothing. What the heck is that guy listening to?
Big Devept says, good at the moment. B-Tricellophere says you breaking up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I couldn't do anything for your
Phelps
second
83
light.
says, good now.
Good now. Yeah, I couldn't do anything because we're at the light, standing still. All right, that's good to know. Should come back in a second. Starlink is working.
Angium 2302 says, is it just me, or was he lagging?
I was lagging, yeah, definitely. I even said I was lagging. Should be better in a minute, guys. Now we're not showing not lagging. It's been a while since we've seen that. All right, is this truck following me or what? With their weird music. They're gonna have to keep up.
906 back.
AD101M says, Kyle Miner here, fix the damn stream. If you're gonna be following my fellow officers harassing them.
It's working now. Guys, we got really weird weather conditions, so I'm not surprised.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, Leonard SD verbal altercation 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago.
Bruja 210 says, my bingo card is almost full, I just need a shopping cart tonight.
All right, we'll see what we can do.
Chirild says, floor at LOL.
Yeah, they weren't following me. They got on the highway.
AD101M says truck here. Easy, buddy. Pearl is just AV6.
Yeah.
East of L 5593. We're getting multiple calls that it's multiple males out waving, asking for help.
That was a great right turn.
1439 522. Thanks.
I'm clear.
Big Devep says, Armadillo is my lost spot on bingo card.
Armadillo?
I'll be around 73 as well.
Alright, so we need armadillo and a shopping cart. We got this.
Cars 10 off fuel, 722 and out.
6 base.
Yeah, we heard the call, the disturbance call in Freeport. It was kind of odd. That's the last thing we heard, really.
Houston 6 off 106. That subject that I just gave you is listed in the order of protective custody issued through Walker County. The 1030 subject is Caleb Black, white male, 6 feet, 240, blue brown. Are they in the vehicle? Community Medic 6 checking. Station Freeport Fire, Station Freeport Fire. 180 run 733 Mystery Harbor Lane, 733 Mystery Harbor Lane.
We're almost out at 20 yards.
Let me first call, first tell, Freeport out at 2149.
That's really loud.
Station Freeport Fire, Station Freeport Fire. 180 run 733 Mystery Harbor Lane,
Armadillo
733
says,
Mystery Harbor Lane.
leave us out of it.
Freeport Fire alarm. Let me first call,
Okay,
first
does
tell,
that count as your
Freeport out at
armadillo?
2149.
Does that count? There's your armadillo, caffeinated armadillo.
Mary has been 29.
Let me pull over here so I can see.
Unfortunately.
better.
Alright.
Blue Hot 210 says, my other bingo card is an irate Karen yelling, don't record me.
Oh, that one should be easy.
Security at the hospital, but I'm going to be en route 1407 first.
That one will be easy.
On this call. Engine 903's en route. Go ahead for 6.
That's clear. Hey, 6, I need you to also check weather for a scene in Beaumont.
Yeah, you're not gonna fly helicopters tonight, I don't think.
Okay, you said Beaumont?
I don't know, maybe it's not foggy in Beaumont.
Alright, stand by for final for North Base.
Big Devep says, bingo. Erichan Zax Outdoors sent a $9.99 super chat.
Thank you so
John,
much.
the first appreciate all you are doing for your community.
Well, thank
It's
you.
nice knowing there are good people helping citizens in these scary situations with
true.
these delusional tyrants.
It's true.
Thanks
Thank you.
forever, all you do.
Thank you so much for the
Jeffrey Miller
$9.99
says,
super
sign
chat.
of the horns.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that.
Stream Element says, thank you for following Froggy_friend 2026.
Froggy friend, thank you for the
Bay of
follow.
Preppers 1 says, look at that fog.
Yeah, it's
Bruhat 210 says, Big Dave's second bingo card is John's best friend from second grade name. Bruhat 210 says, oh man. AD101M says, I need this as mother fucking gray on my card.
Locations will be 1459 and Milling Circle.
Cherilge says, the fog is mainly Brazoria County on the coast.
that's nice. Of course
Bruhat
it is.
210 says, that's awesome. 903 Print Guy says, this looks like Clute, Texas.
We're out at 20 yards.
Multiple entries. Houston Channel 104 continues denied renewal up here.
You're driving on your traffic cutting out in the middle.
I thought it was just me.
AD101M says, some said, why do you follow cops bothering them, you jerk?
Oh, that's not nice.
I'm at 6 Monday, that's 29.
Because I'm just gonna go with because I want to. How about that? I'll just go with because I want to.
Bruhot210 says, sure miss those sunny nights in Clue, Texas.
Well, you never know. Probably it'll come back one day.
1407.
Good.
Everything is 10-4 over here. You can disregard county units. It's on your end.
That's there, 8893 up there.
Caffeinated Armadillo says,
Okay.
holds up Constitution.
There you go.
Live for Fun says, are you carrying John just in case you encounter someone crazy?
I lost all of
La
my...
__ Maiza _ says, because I can, that's why. Bruhot210 says, I love watching jerks following cops.
I lost all my weapons in a horrible boating accident yesterday.
Spawn rendezvous, go on Amy. Sue me for bones, most locations. Are you gonna go IM4?
Phelps83 says, that's not nice to call people names like that.
It's not.
We all have feelings too. LOL.
That's actually kind of jerky.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, no, John lost everything in a boating accident.
Yes, I lost everything in a horrible boating
Shanae, the
accident.
D.979, says me too.
You lost yours in a boating accident? Yes. It was horrible. All of them went overboard at the same time.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, LOL. AD101M says she said while clutching her pearls.
Yes.
Okay, buddy.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
That's kind of a jerky question to ask.
Stephanie _ Kygirl 2024 says, 63. Texas Manthelogen says, a boating accident? Why were you in the boat? Looking for gators, I see. Bay of Preppers 1 says, with my tackle box.
Yes.
1407, I'm clear.
Uh-oh.
AD101M says we're a broke activist. We can only throw rocks and run.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Bruhot210 says, I love playing baseball, so much I always have my bat and ball in my car. Live for Fun says, sorry to ask, was genuinely curious.
Yeah, I know.
Big Devet says, okay, who's in charge of the Crown Royal bag tonight?
Not me.
Phelps83 says, that truck we just passed better fix his headlight before they're on camera. LOL.
Damn it. Oh, you guys did
Bay
so
of Preppers
good.
1 says, John lost my tackle box in the same boating accident.
Yeah, you guys did so good. At least you waited till we got down the street. Good job. You guys saw it. I saw it. You couldn't miss it. In the fog, it makes it even more noticeable, doesn't it? The fog, it makes it way more noticeable.
Is it closer to Beaumont Muni or Port Arthur Airport?
You guys saw it. Good job not saying it right when you said it.
They're going to want to go Beaumont Muni.
903 Print Guy says, smoky. I mean foggy.
Receive one of your citation. Let me see if I can serve.
Zixpoopy X says, Good evening, everyone.
Good evening to you.
AD101M says Crab here. He's not armed, remember. I almost dropped him, and he ran. Bruhot210 says, I would jump out of the boat.
So the reason I didn't answer that question, because it's for me to disclose that, it's not a good thing. There's no winning answer for me. And here's why, right? Because if the cops know, they're going to use that as an excuse to take me out. And if the people know, they're going to use that as an excuse to take me out. So there's not a winning answer to that question. So I know most streamers would just answer, but you have to keep in mind, I'm live. I'm not sitting in my house. I'm a sitting duck every night I'm out. So there's no top secret location where we're at, right? So that's why I didn't.
Live for Fun says, true, sorry.
Yeah, that's why I'm a sitting duck no matter how I answer. Because cops will say, oh, you had a you-know-what, right? So I'd rather just keep everybody guessing. That'd be better. There's no winning answer for me. I made a joke out of it, but I figured you were owed an actual explanation. Hey, let me just put it this way, right? I'm a firm believer in all of the amendments. I'm a firm believer in all of them. Let's go check out my Walmart area. We've not been over there in a while.
Live for Fun says, makes total sense.
I only get asked that about once a year, so.
The public service is going to be a separate incident. You can build your call for special circumstances. I'll take care of that after this. Engine buses 6, we are going to turn that down for weather. The current tabs are forecasting that to go a whole lot far in a minute with fog, so
What the heck?
I don't think we'll be able to get in there by the time we fly out there.
You didn't have to be all nerdy about it. You could have just said we can't go.
Roger, 6 decline for weather.
You could have just said that. You went into naming particular types of clouds and shit. AD, I see your message. I don't know why I got filtered. You've said tons of stuff like that. That's weird.
AD101M says, wow, does Pearl have a sticker on her saying don't tread on me? AD101M says, truck here with one headlight. Screw you. Bruhot210 says, totally safe riding in Pearl, just not on a bike.
Yeah.
Show me off duty, next coverage, 8 a.m.
So I started.
XPX says, I hope everyone has their bike lights on tonight.
So I actually made an appointment with the attorney. See if I can't get working on.
Charild says, I finally saw the bike video the other night. LOL.
I'm working with so that I can try to get these arrests expunged so I can go back to work. We'll see how it goes, how much it's going to cost me. I'll take you guys through that journey. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to do that on Tuesday. It's a shame, right? I was confounded. I was innocent, right? Because I wasn't convicted, and everyone's innocent until proven guilty, right? But still, it's on my record.
705 in Lower Secure.
Texas Manthelogen says, what did the attorney say?
They said you have to come in and talk to us. I shouldn't have any problems. It should be just a rubber stamp thing and thousands of dollars, I think.
Angium 2302 says, are you still going to do the BC scanner if you go back to work?
Absolutely. I used to do this.
Bruja 210 says, I think you would do great door dashing live. AD 101M says, Hydrochem here. We still won't rehire your ass.
Dang it.
Ryan 152793 says, ain't it going to cost $65K?
I hope not.
Zuxpupiex says, John, get the best attorney out there and remember to pay them with a check. Jeffrey Miller says Connor's bitch. 07Z7 TWHY, did you get arrested?
Yeah, I've been arrested 5 times recording cops. I've been arrested 5 times. I've never been convicted of a crime.
East Freeport Engine 903, clear the call, return to service. The outside fog set off the alarm system, however the system has been reset,
2203.
and 903 is going to be returning to service.
Fog.
Bruja 210 says, my ex paid $5 grand and got everything cleared.
Isn't that amazing how it costs so much?
East Freeport Engine 903, clear the call.
It doesn't matter.
The outside fog set off the
doesn't matter what you do.
Alarm system, however the system has been reset, and 903 is going to be returning to service.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford
Stephanie _ Kygirl 2024 says, 0. Jeffrey Miller says, if you do what John does, it's not a matter of if, it's when you'll be arrested.
Yep, that's absolutely true.
Live for Fun says, cost me around a 10K.
741 second check.
I'm hoping that I can find some attorney who...
Shariel says, and the city keeps it in their system?
Yeah, all not just the city, every computer nationwide keeps it in there. Every computer, which ought to drive conservatives and liberals absolutely crazy. You're being tracked by the government. Don't tread on me. Blue line flag. So it's just the moment you have a police...
AM 2302 says, so Clute Lake Jackson and Angel Eden police fine with you recording them.
They're not fine with it. They've just learned to live with it. No, they're not fine with it.
_right19 says, too bad you can't make the city pay for it for ruining your record when you was never convicted.
Right.
Jeffrey Miller says, you know how that goes? As well, I tried to explain to my sister why she does not need a real ID, and she just laughed at me.
Yeah, so we're all in national databases. The moment you have any interaction with a cop...
AD 101M says, been arrested 5 times and told the officers everything in the interrogation room for 3 blueberry pancakes. Ryan 152793 says, they're a red flag by your name at the hotel.
Probably.
Zuxpupiex says, John, each time that they've arrested you for filming the 5, oh, what do they say the reason for arrest is?
Oh, it's interference, some contempt of cop charge. Interference, walking in the road.
1968 says, Swagelock is hiring an IT. Have you tried applying?
I have not.
Live for Fun says, they had to contact all the major third-party background checker companies to remove it from their databases.
Yep. And then you have, that's what Justin's going through that now.
Says, I read if you're not convicted, it should go off in 7 years.
Well, I ain't got 7 years. I need a job now. I got to feed my family. I've got to feed my family. I can't feed my family. Guys, I used to make 200,000, 150 to 200,000 a year.
Says, that's bullshit.
I used to make 150, I'm going to be level with you guys. I used to make 150 to $200,000 a year. Now I can't get a fucking job at McDonald's. I've never been convicted of a crime.
Ryan 152793 says, John PD is hiring as a police officer. Why don't you become a police officer?
I have no desire to become a cop. I disagree with the Taliban. I don't want to join them either. It's about the same thing.
AD101M says you beat the cop, and he was afraid to press charges.
22, son.
Chereel says, I understand, John. I'm sorry.
Can't beat the ride, guys. You can't beat the ride.
903 Print Guy says, that was good scratch.
Yeah, it was.
Bijek 2022 says, Excel is hiring, doesn't matter, you can have a felony and still get hired.
All right.
Ryan 152793 says, how about a repo man?
A repo man? Guys, I don't want to, that's, repo man does not sound, I would still feel so bad for him. I'd be like, I'm coming back to drop off your car.
Angium 2302 says, Ryan, I was thinking the same.
A repo man? Could you picture me? It's like, man, I'm sorry, I'm coming back to bring you back your car. I couldn't do that.
David Mary Young 3559. David Mary Young 3559. Silver in color, we're gonna get the 1200 block of Mulberry.
Texas Manthelogen says, construction jobs here. Screw you, John. Ryan 152793 says, you would have to repo your own car, right, John?
That's right. I'd be looking for myself. And I'd probably find me. All right, I'm bringing it back. Where's my $400? No, that won't be till next month, I don't think. Next month, the cars will be gone.
Live for Fun says, it's a lot of fun. I owned a repo company before COVID happened.
Yeah, those will be gone next month. Because this month is looking worse than the last month. It just, most streamers go up, I just go down.
PX says, I bet you'd be good door dashing like someone else in this trunk said.
I can't.
Plus you could take us with you.
I can't see at night enough to do that.
AD101M says, Chad, he already owns a repo and tow truck company.
That's right.
We got 2 vehicles on the stream before.
Yeah.
Angium 2302 says, or you could do CDL like they hire if you a felony. ZXPX says, you'd asterisk. Chereel says,
I can't do DoorDash.
He's an IT guy. Let's keep the hammers away from him.
That's probably best.
Ryan 152793 says, hi they. La __ Maiza _ says, have to get the bike back out.
Probably.
AD101M says, how about a job in male entertainment dancing?
That's a possibility. Don't leave that one off the list. Maybe. That's a maybe. We'll add that of list of possibilities.
Ryan 152793 says, John, how about your parking class? How is that going?
No one's bought it. No one's bought a single. I had a few nibbles, but no one actually pulled the trigger on getting the class. I guess they watched the stream. I don't know. Remember, for 4 easy installments of $799, you can take my parking class.
AD101M says he cannot DoorDash. Will eat all the cheeseburgers.
And I can't see.
Cody Scarborough 1 says, hey, nobody would ever expect a Film 50 guy to be a dealer, JK.
See?
Texas Manthelogen says, whoa, male dancing. I've reconsidered. I now have a construction job to offer you. Ryan152793 says, how much is it? AD101M says, Granny here, can you come over and dance tonight?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Cherilge says, he's already posted videos of him shaking his, but at Pearl.
It's true.
Jethro Miller
$20 is $20.
says, I don't know what kind of computer programming you do, but hot rodders and auto tuners are always looking for people to program or custom flash the computers in cars. Ryan152793 says, can we get a refund?
Nope. All sales are final. It smells like crawfish when you go past there. It smells good.
Big Devept says, OnlyFans, here we come.
You know, there's not just that type of content on OnlyFans. Y'all are gonna see me over on the app. Everybody drop on the doubles.
Cherilge says, wait, what are you selling?
And watch out for the snipe. That's what you guys are gonna see, because that's probably where the only money's gonna be. Everybody go together. Let's go team. That's the type of content people want over there on that app. They don't want actual
Texas
content.
Manthelogen says, John, thank you for custom tuning my car. But why is the car's weather indicator always saying sunny?
That's a good point.
Minute 36.
This has to be no-note shift working tonight.
He'll be available for call at Airport Road. Good.
Big Devept says, John could be a motivational speaker. Always sunny in his town.
That's right.
One or two.
You can show the West Campus is now secure.
Clear. Checking your status.
Jethro Miller says, theoretically, since this is Texas and it's flat, couldn't we fly a drone straight up in the air and be able to scan the whole town for red and blue?
That would be a crime.
1 or 2, checking your status.
I don't have the license to fly it commercially,
Now secure.
and I don't have the license to fly at night. I only have a recreational license.
That's clear.
But if we were flying for recreation during the day and we just happened to see something, it would be okay. But I don't have the license. I couldn't use any drone footage in the video because it would be for commercial purposes. And of course, if we actually had freedom, we would be able to fly our drones and make videos and do whatever we wanted to, but we can't do that without the government's permission. Just like everything else. You'd have to have a Part 107 or 108, whatever it is.
Cherilge says, take a deep breath. Senor Dasher_R says, -3. Jethro Miller says it would be a shame if somebody did that and then posted it in the chat.
Yeah. I think we had one person doing that before. We actually had a person doing that before.
726, make location.
Make location. Angleton's doing Angleton stuff.
Clear.
Might as well drive there.
AD101M says, why are you worried about a crime? We're a broke damn activist here.
That's right.
Location.
Stream Element says, thank you for following paper_city_gamer.
Thank you so much, paper_city, paper_city_gamer. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Mets12 says, howdy John.
Howdy.
Hilmacoker says, I had a heavy potted plant land on my big toe.
Oh, no.
I believe I will be going to urgent care in morning.
Oh, man.
My nail is peeled back.
Oh,
Looks
no.
like raw meat on top.
Ah.
Stressing out about going to urgent care in morning.
Oh, no. That sounds
Bay of
horrible.
Preppers 1 says, damn, that fog is bad.
Yeah. Is our visibility at least going down? Does it still say 7?
Nightbot says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas. We are about 50 miles south of Houston. Ianthamin says, is C-Notes officially over with and on night now?
No. No, I don't believe so.
Biject 2022 says, 6.
6? I don't believe
Jeffrey
that.
Miller says DNNYCRN and we are watching in San Antonio, Texas, and enjoying.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
ZuxBoopyX says, ouch. Old Davis 95 says, can only see 6 miles now, haha.
I don't think that's 6 miles.
Mets 12 says, welcome to the Red Light Channel.
Welcome in, everybody.
Texas Manthelogen says, will no one in IT give you a job?
No, you have to, every job I've had is like 3 interviews and 2 background checks, so.
Jeffrey Miller
that's my own
says,
fault.
Mark Snee 8. Yeah, John, by the way, I'm watching from San Diego, John 10 verse 10 is my KJV.
Gotcha.
Stream Element says, Balloon Investor just subscribed. Stream Element says, about_Chris just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Alcatraz_MX just subscribed.
Big Dave, thank you so much.
Stream Element says, PHX_Dev just subscribed.
Big Dave, thank you.
Stream Element says, Legacy 24 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Girly Doe just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Cooper 27 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Michael Firmke just subscribed. Stream Element says, Sierra Rose 92 just subscribed.
Thank you
Stream
so much.
Element says, Tugad Liz just subscribed. Mets 12 says, big day for the win.
Big Dave, thank you for that.
AD101M says, I just got an interview Angleton to help dispatch.
Wait.
Bay of Preppers 1 says, I am watching from my big pink chair in a faraway land. Country Boy 23123 says, always film 50.
Always, always.
29, this one, 26 with ETA.
Right behind you.
Right behind you. That's in Angleton. That's where we're going.
Skinny Steve just resubscribed.
DJ Skinny Steve, thank you.
Stream Elements says, Skinny Steve just subscribed for 4 months in a row.
4 months in a row. Thank you, DJ Skinny Steve.
Stream Elements says, Kakisberg just cheered 100 bits.
Kakisberg, thank you. Guys, we got a hype train, level 4 already. Thank you.
Leslie Murders 3378 sent a $19.99 super chat.
LD, thank you for that.
Bijek 2022 says, Choo Choo level 4. Senior Dasher _R says, 16.
Field sobriety test in Angleton.
Stream Element says, Texas Man Thelegend just cheered 250 bits.
250 bits from Texas Man.
PCSO 2960.
Yeah.
Show me off duty. Next coverage tomorrow at noon.
Stream Element says, Anteam just cheered 200 bits.
Anti-AM, thank you. Anti-AM. With the 200.
Again, Victor Sam Robert 6563. Victor Sam Robert 6563. That's going to be the 100 block West 4.
That seems like it's clearing up the further north we go.
704 traffic.
722. Oh, go ahead.
Victor Sam Robert 6563. Victor Sam Robert 6563. That's going to be the 100 block West 4.
It's going to be for a white female wearing a blue shirt that's going to be running around in their back storage room. She's not allowed back there. 722.
I definitely couldn't film that one.
Future around 1002 North Brazos Sports, probably the Buckies.
Stream Element says, Texas Man Thelegend just cheered 200 bits.
200 bits from Texas Man.
Caffeinated Armadillo says, Oh Choo Choo almost missed it.
She's not allowed back there.
Stream Element says, Bijek 2022 just cheered 500 bits.
Big EC with 500 bits. Thank you. Sound like someone's running around the storage room at Bucky's in Freeport.
Simone Jones subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you for that.
Stream Elements says, Caffeinated Armadillo just cheered 500 bits.
From the Caffeinated Armadillo.
Stream Elements says, Texas Man Thelegend just cheered 200 bits.
200 more. Thank you, Caffeinated and Texas Man. Level 4, 85%. Let's go.
Big Deveb says, let's get to lucky level 7. Stream Element says, Skinny Steve just cheered 100 bits.
DJ Skinny Steve, let's go.
Iamthaman says, let's go to that call in Freeport John.
We're already in Angleton. The scanner was literally doing nothing when we were right there, right? We go this way and then everything starts happening.
Jeffrey Miller says, I do not hope something happens at Bucky's that we could have recorded and helped them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll still record.
4075-1477.
It's a DUI stop somewhere in Angleton. I don't know where it's at, if we're going to get there in time. I was kind of hoping it'd be on this road right here.
Stream Element says, Harley Chic 77541 just subscribed.
Harley, thank you.
You can be eligible for
Harley Chick.
insurance and some time restrictions.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yes, sir.
A D101M says Bucky's here. We got the filming, so don't bring your ass.
I still will.
Bijek 2022 says, level 5.
Let's go, guys. Level 5.
Show me up.
Arnaldo Solis subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you for that.
Show me up.
Try back in service. Bring warning.
26.
Sorry, please try route to back 22.
Stand for sure back in service. Bring warning.
That's good. Just be advised, there's another call that just dropped at 507 West 7th Street, repeating 507 West 7th Street. Gather further information for the call at 50.
Stream Element says, thank you for following Isaac Achilles.
Thank you so much.
Clear for name and date of birth.
I am 100% certain it didn't get your name right.
Candace, male. Date of birth is going to be
That's good. Just be advised, there's another call that just dropped at 507 West 7th Street, repeating 507 West 7th Street. Gather further information for the call at 50.
Turn down the name.
722, clear for name and date of birth. Candace, it's going to be spelled Charles, Adam, Nora, David, Ida, Charles,
Candace,
Edward.
Manuel.
Last name is Manuel.
It's going to be August 27th,
Mary,
1988.
Nora,
Repeated August 27th,
Edward,
1988.
Turn down the name.
7-4, you can go ahead and reroute to suspicious subject call.
It's going to be Candace. It's going to be spelled Charles, Adam, Nora, David, Ida, Charles, Edward.
Didn't see
Last name is
anyone.
Manuel.
Couldn't see it on
Mary,
the camera because
Adam,
of the fog.
Nora, Union, Edward, American.
You can go ahead and show them the area. 7-4, you can go ahead and reroute to suspicious subject call.
That's cool. The caller didn't see anyone, and he couldn't see it on his camera because of the fog.
That's clear. You can go ahead and show them the area. 7-4, dispatch, I think you don't want any contact.
That's cool.
I thought.
Caller can be staying in speaker. King walks inside the vehicle. Kids inside the vehicle.
Hello.
I think this was the call. I think that was second unit was just pulling off.
Contact.
I advise you that an officer would be making contact with you.
Zix Popiak says,
For just information, the vehicle is going to be hauled. It's going to be a white.
Hello.
22, that female's going to be cleared to Freeport. No driver's license found for that name and date of birth.
How's it going in there?
good. How are you, John?
I'm wonderful. I'm living the dream. Was this the call that you were doing field sobriety tests on?
No.
No, okay. It's just going to be a warning, you think?
Yeah, he's just giving one.
All right. All right. We like that. Where's the field sobriety test call?
I believe it's a little bit further east.
Okay. What are you doing over there, County? Do what? Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it.
Sometimes I like it.
Yeah. Don't say it. We know how Thursday goes. It usually gets crazy later.
Yeah. All right, sir. Just give you a warning tonight for that. Get them checked this weekend and clear something. Oh, man. All right.
How you doing, man?
A little bit. I think possibly.
Especially when there's that many there.
Usually if another unit comes up, if you're sitting there a little bit too long sometimes and they notice. Yes, sir. Yeah, sometimes that happens.
I figure they call one unless somebody's done something.
I don't know.
Yeah, y'all do what y'all do. Yes, sir. But hey, I haven't liked that. What is it? Espionage going downtown since they did it. I called the state, talked to that guy. He said, I don't know, but if you had a wheelchair, you'd have help. That's all I got to say. That sucked. It did. But it might have, I don't know, that sucked making a ride to go way down. When they first did that, because I'd only drive to doctors or go to Lake Hardware, and I'd do everything through the windows when I do it. Because wheelchairs and drive when I can't get out. So I went all the way to Home Depot, Harbor Freight and Lake Jack. They wouldn't come out and help me. All I wanted was this automatic punch. This is $4. I drove all those miles and got up there, and they said they couldn't help me.
Dang.
I went, what? It's surprising what happens with the way things are in this world.
That's right, man.
I just hope our government gets some cojones and acts accordingly. What they're supposed to be representing you and me. Yes, sir. I'd hate to be poor.
I'm poor.
If I'm scared of it now, you don't like it. I wish we could have called like y'all had a local boycott with a sign tell you we're going to do this, and y'all know that we'll talk to you while we're doing it, but when we start shouting, we ain't got nothing to say but what we're here for together. You think they're going to keep chopping them hogs upstate instead of them if nobody will buy them? Why didn't we do something? The people got so. That's why we get run over, because nobody speaks.
That's right, man.
They wave to their neighbors.
If you decide to protest, I'll be there with you.
It needs to be done.
Make sure you check your tire pressure. Do it a little bit low.
Oh, they look low?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You mean it?
I'm just glad I ain't got a flat.
There you go.
Hey, I have to use the phone to get fixed on that one. I can't do nothing with it.
What was the reason for the stop, man?
I was driving 50 miles an hour.
Allegedly.
Hey, I left at 4 o'clock maybe, trying to leave. My neighbor came over. I didn't know it was the neighbor's daughter. I thought somebody was staying there. And she, I'm Ariel. And I go, Ariel. Hadn't seen her in 7 years, you know, and I hadn't seen her that long. They stayed for an hour and a half, but I had a good time.
There you go.
And so I'm looking at it now, I guess you could call it joyful. How hard is it to have joy in our lives?
I tell you,
hard.
the government takes all our joy, man.
It scares people. Then they freeze up, but if you don't speak, all you got is your name and your lips.
That's it.
Be you. And there ain't nobody in the world but you to be you. Because can't nobody, you might look like it somewhere, might have some of your mannerisms. Nobody can do the job you're here as a person to be but yourself.
That's very
God
true.
Loved you. You had fingers and toes when you was born. That name came from God allowing it, and going, thank you, God. And they saw you goo-gooing and trying to move as a baby, and look where you are now.
It's true.
Hey,
stand on the side of the road.
Bumpy ass road of life. It's so rough. Hey, I'm gonna fade with the years left. I'm 70, but you know what? I ain't talking about no haircut. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Hey,
all right, man. Well, you have a good night too.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah, he's gone. He's left. You're free, man. You're free.
What was it?
Oh man, I don't know either.
No?
We'll get it next time.
Oh, okay. My name's Terry.
My name is John. I'm John.
John.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Terry, have a
Hey,
safe night.
There's always better circumstances to get pulled over. My son's a DPS officer. 8 years and he got a job. I kept praying because he was wearing a uniform. Can't hear me. You're not. Anyway, he was wearing a uniform. And he had to go to protest down the valley, all kinds of crazy crap. And the thing of it is, he's decent on the road. But he winds up in everybody's, he said, I don't want to get in people's cars. I always find something because they always lied. I know it. I give them a chance so I don't have to write all that paper. And they lie anyway. He said, okay. And then he says, but tell me now. And he goes in their car and he finds something.
Dang.
And he goes, I don't like doing all that damn paperwork. And then I got to go to the judge or the jail, drop them off. Then I got to do some more paperwork. And then he goes, I'd rather drive around in my office too. Maybe pull somebody over to tell them, you know, like, what is it, Terry stop or something? Because something was observed. That's what it's supposed to be, isn't it?
Yep.
They put you on your way. And
Yep.
Okay. Life is good.
There you go, man.
Hey,
it's nice meeting you, man.
My pocket don't get less dry than what it is. I'm a happy guy.
There you go, man.
Hey,
all right. That is. Have a good night, man.
You guys are going to be giving that person a courtesy transport to their home of record. Department, what's the apartment number?
LMAO. Caffeinated Armadillo says, we need Terry in the passenger seat.
Number 4208.
Chillin' like a villain 212 says, John gonna be stuck there all night.
Let's try to be nice.
Be advised, I'm going to be giving that person a courtesy transport to their home of record. What's your apartment? What's the apartment number?
All right. I don't know what happened there.
Armadillo says, you ain't going nowhere, John. Skinny Steve says, man will talk all night if you let him.
I wish I had the time. He was nice. He was a nice guy. Can you get out this way? I think you can. Oh, here we are. We're in this parking lot. Okay. I don't like that exit over here. My car bottoms out on that one.
And team says, you're stuck with Terry.
He was nice. He was the opposite of the people that...
Chillin' like a villain 212 says, what'd he get pulled over for?
Allegedly speeding. Allegedly speeding.
.903 print guy says, he reminds me of me.
There you go.
Jethro Miller says, Mark's knee 8. Next time you get a couple extra 3 hours, man, you might want to go back and talk to that
guy. He was cool. I mean, how often do we have people that are trying to get us to stay there? Most people want us to get away from us. We just finally made a friend, guys. We finally made a friend, and we had to...
Country Boy 23123 says, you're stuck with Terry, so Terry, get us out of the way.
How often do we have the opposite of that? So it's actually
Chillin' like a villain 212 says, that old man was going 20, LOL.
722, I do. Give me 1 second, I give the CFS to the Bucky Clerk.
Dean Vincent Music says, hey John, sorry, I am late to the party.
That's all right, you didn't miss nothing.
Seven 722, I do. Give me 1 second, I give the CFS to the Bucky Clerk.
Caffeinated Armadillo says, over.
He is a nice guy.
Country Boy 23123 says, you can't be speeding, Terry. John will steal your flashlight.
Stop it.
Dean Vincent
no
Music
flash.
says, have you played the Trunky song for everyone yet?
I heard it.
Dean Vincent Music says 36.
Yeah, drop it in Discord and I'll play it. Did I play it last night or no? No, I didn't. I'll play it. If you drop it in Discord so I can find it easily. I was gonna add it to the intro. Maybe I can find it. There's not that much activity in my Discord.
Cherio says it's in Discord.
All right, give me a second. When you pull over here, I'll play it.
Yeah, guys, I have one black signal on board.
7-4, this month. May want to be contact.
That's good. Negative. Aircraft.
Country Boy 23123 says the new song will be They Caught Terry Speeding, and he saw John and was happy.
Let me see if I can find it here. Here it is.
Yeah. John and Pearl. And the Trunkies. You forgot something, bro. Yeah, John Hops and Pearl, shiny as a pearl. Camera on deck, about to film this world. Trunk full of buddies like a clown car pack. Yo, we riding the curb, man, that's some fact. They crouched in the back, snack bags, need cramps. Whispering like spies at a traffic stop camp. Soon as John yells, go, we gon' cheer on 2-1. Trunky like, bro, I really gotta use the loop. Trunkies in the back, Trunkies in the back. Ride around with John,
AD 101M says, man here, I thought you would never hush.
John hit the gas like I'm sitting there still. Trunkies in the back, Trunkies in the back. Forgot to let them out, forgot to call them back. Now they in the parking lot, looking kinda stuck. John left the Trunkies like, man, my bad, y'all. He's out recording cops, sir, state your name. Meanwhile, Trunkies in the lot, start playing charades. One Trunkie standing there, arms up like a sign. Did this man just ghost us in broad daylight? Another Trunkie pulls out half a million snack. Guess we part of evidence, waiting for him back. Security roll by slow on the crew. While y'all staring at this empty car, what you do? Trunkie goes, see officers, kinda complex. Our ride's named Pearl and our driver got vexed. He forgot the announcement, forgot the routine. Everybody in the truck before we leave the scene. Trunkies in the back, Trunkies in the back. They was supposed to ride, hell John stay on track. Pearl hit the street, but the homies got ditched. Now they doing sidewalk laps like they just catfish. Trunkies in the back, Trunkies in the back. He forgot to tell him that it's time to pack. Left them in the parking lot, texting in a huff. Bro, you left your Trunkies, that's cold-blooded stuff. Ring, ring, John's phone blowing up and saying, yo, you miss a couple humans when you switch them lanes. He's like, oh snap, I was focused on the shot. Trunkies group text, we still in the lot. He flips a U-turn, pulls back on the scene. Trunkies lined up like a budget movie screen. He leans out the window, laughing at the stunt. Y'all supposed to hop in first, I can't babysit the trunk.
Thank you for following Dodo 181.
Now they diving fast, like they running track. Pearl roll out, whole squad intact. Everybody roast on for their memory lack. Trunkies in the back, Trunkies in the back. If you leaving this time, maybe send a group chat. Funny little story they gon' tell on loop. How John left the Trunkies in a random parking spot.
Cutler Ridge Components, subscribed on YouTube.
Well, thank you for that. There you go, Trunkies in the back song. Drop the other one. Let's listen to the intro song. Drop it in there real quick. That's my favorite one so far.
I made contact with the subject. He's going to be heading over right. Yes, dude.
Chereal says, Shadow John or the other one?
Do them both. That way we have something to listen to. But do the intro one.
Bob Dermer says, good evening, John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Good evening to you.
A Merliman says, let me find out you got a whole album coming out.
Let's do the intro song first, and then we'll do the other one. I need to come up with a way. You need to put it on YouTube, and that way I can just go to your YouTube channel and play it. Your YouTube will be like, what the hell is this? What are you doing over there, copper? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. That was a wide right turn. I'm going to prison.
Dean Vincent Music says, I just sent Shadow John looking for the intro one now.
All right.
2505, showing back in.
Chillin' Like a Villain 212 says, is John stalking the Angleton PD? LOL.
Well, I don't like
Bob Grimmer says, doing a collab with Dr. Dre? Big Devept says, wide turn.
That was horrible. That was
Mer
absolutely
Slopes
horrible.
3 says, wide. Dean Vincent Music says, hey, if you want to hear it, I made a song about game console wars, LOL.
Yeah, John Gray in the driveway, phone up, officer behave, crosswalk, courthouse hallway, everywhere he go, same way, behind him, same dude, same shade, same shoes, same shade. That
says, you don't have no water gallons, LOL.
Nope.
Yeah.
Dean Vincent
It's John
Music
Gray.
says I are both in Discord.
Night what,
All right,
baby?
thank you.
Cameras rolling. Kind of. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine. Back out the driveway, hits his own trash can twice. Seat leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park, engine screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence.
Stream Element says, Glitch Critter 1968 just cheered 1,000 bits.
1,000 bits. Thank you, Glitch Critter.
Peg Leg Mammoth subscribed on YouTube.
These spots too cruising. Content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whisper, stay calm, we neutral, observe his phone at 1%. Goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on, you jerk. Drops it in.
Damn it.
Up holder hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray trying to film, can't find a light. Get a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, it ain't right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock. He say, we watching Cowboy, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map. Crusade, filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swearing.
I mean,
next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insisted 15 minutes, kinda dazed and tired. Cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey, everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling like checks for his wallet. Phone, find out the memory card back on the kitchen side. Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray. Verses on ride. Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside. On phone 3 ways. Yeah. John Gray in the driveway, phone up, officer behave. Crosswalk, courthouse hallway, everywhere he go, same wave. Behind him, same dude, same shade. Hey! Same shoes, same shade. That's Shadow John. Copy, paste all day. Hey! When John steps left, he flies. When John steps right, he slides. John say I'm just filming guys. Shadow John nods like same vibe. Shadow John follows John Gray all day, all day, all day. Every time he hit that red play, this Shadow John same friend. Shadow John follow.
Dang it.
John Gray, sidewalk station, alleyway. If John Gray moves, the man obeys. Who's that dude? It's my overlay. Hey! John Gray talking, know your rights. Shadow John mumbling line for line. John point, badge number please. Shadow John points two on a slight delay. John say, sir, back up. John say, I'm on the sidewalk. Shadow John in the background, doing silent TED Talks. John Gray grabs a coffee lid. Shadow John grabs
Sourcebang 8046 says, hey, John.
Hey, you okay, man? Yes, just my twin that don't exist. John follows John Gray all day, all day, all day. Every time he hit that red play, this Shadow John same frame. Shadow John follows John Gray, sidewalk station, alleyway. If John Gray moves, the man obeys. Who's that dude? It's my overlay. My overlay.
Damn. That was the good part.
Whispers, walk real slow. Shadow John steals his.
Dang it.
Whole pose. John spins round, yo, who you be? Shadow John shrugs like I'm just me. John Gray laughs, I come through. You film me, I'll film you. Now it's phone on, phone
Jareel
three-way.
says, party with Shadow John.
Shadow John follows John Gray all day, all day, all day. Every time he hit that red
Dang it.
play, this Shadow John same friend. Shadow John follows John Gray, walks for courthouse alleyway. If you see a lens in a fade of gray, that's John Gray, and the sequel he can't escape.
Dang it. Ruining my vibe.
Vincent Music says, would you want me to send a song about game console wars? John?
Sure, why not? You got nothing else to do.
Chillin' Like a Villain 212 says, man, you can drive from Angleton to Freeport and still going LOL.
Yep.
Bob Drummer says, did I miss the line about swinging by the Alligator Love Shack?
That wasn't a song. It wasn't in there. Turn back on the scanner so we can hear.
Just in the lobby, if you can come by and talk to her.
Quick.
122 copy verbal disturbance.
Verbal disturbance in Alvin.
Gonna be at 1109 Westlake Highway 6, Prime Mart. Have two males, one black, one white, yelling at the cash, talking about shooting up the place.
Dang.
Stephanie _ Kygro 2024 says, 10. Dean Vincent Music says, console war song sent.
All right.
441 transfer.
Jareel says, party in the trunk courtesy of Dean Vincent.
That's right.
Screen glow, 3 logos, all say go, peach in the Mexico, Kratos in the cart, chief with the foam dart, ready to restart.
Dean Vincent Music says they were yelling about what?
It's the
have to keep my phone unlocked for him to play. So every time it pauses, I have to unlock my phone again.
Games and narrow at a blue hedgehog. Mrs. It's a vending machine hot dog. Luigi trips over a cardboard box. All the snakes streaming it on Box Talks. Ratchet brings a wrench to a light sports fight. Cloud shows up like wrong game right.
Kirby eats a warthog, burps in 8K.
Whole crowd freezes, frame rate delay. Whoops, it's a console.
Nightbot says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas. We are about 50 miles south of Houston.
That's where we are.
They'll catch you.
Winning, losing, same excuse, and it's alright.
It's foggy.
PlayStation.
Xbox.
Lock detected. Mario slips on a streaming sub-count. Kratos rage quits, locks right out. Master Chief checks the KD chart. Sees 100 and hits restart. Let's go! It's the console war. No saves left, what a loss. And they share one couch, one screen. Boy, chaotic, no dream. Co-op always one, pick your side, pick your sprite, we just wanna play all night. We just wanna play all night. We just wanna play all night.
Good song. Now let's get back to work.
Cherilde says, palm trees, John?
Not yet. I want to do a little bit longer. Not an hour.
Jeffrey Miller says, we would get back to work if there is any work to do tonight.
That's true. That's true.
Dean Vincent Music says, gotta love the foggy nights. We seem to have a lot of them here lately.
Yeah. Apparently it's going to do this every night and then rain on Saturday. We have to keep going. Rain, we'll use the grocery getter. We can handle that.
Hey, Christopher Allen for 5446, you know, getting started.
Brewhot 210 says, I need a shopping cart still and S Karen.
Okay. We got the opposite of a Karen last call. Got the opposite. He wanted to talk all day to us. He liked us. He really liked us.
Cherilde says, grocery getter? Dean Vincent Music says they're talking about possible tornadoes and all that on Saturday.
Hey.
Brewhot 210 says, and Pearl isn't allowed at Ollie's parking lot anymore.
Yeah, we can stop by.
23, 1 to 10.
Can't at least stop by.
It's 23, 1 to 10. That's correct.
Guys, this is unreal. Every damn night, the damn fog. Oh, he did have a fire on him, arm on him. Dang.
Jareel says, "Yep, Pearl can't be out in the thunderstorm."
This is just ridiculous.
Dean Vincent Music says, "I always say, you think the fog is thick here? Go see how thick it is on the beach. It's way worse there, LOL." Jethro Miller says, "You're complaining about the fog, and I was thrilled it was 28 degrees today."
Oh. Well, it's a cold 67 degrees here right now. 67. That's according to your AccuWeather Camaro weather.
Says it's coming. I said,
oh boy, we're roboting. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with the voices, guys. Hold on. Let me evaluate this. That's true. Whoa. Let me try turn on Wi-Fi. Let me try turn on Wi-Fi. See if I can save this call. I think I have a perfect song for this. Let me try to turn on Starlink on this phone, see if that helps. Let me try the other one. All right, we'll go old voices.
Roha 210 says, "Oh sure, let my comment become a robot."
Become a robot.
That's why we have a backup system.
Dean Vincent Music says, "Just so everyone knows, whenever I make enough songs and John is okay with it, I plan on making an album with the songs I have made for this. Just need to think of a name for the album."
There you go.
Jareel says, "Bloopers inside the car at night, LOL."
Yes, that was the song I was going to suggest.
Roha 210 says, "No one likes a bragger."
Noon likes a bragger.
I'll turn the robot voices down. Will you listen to that one? No one likes a bragger. We're doing a lot in the Camaro, guys. Let me hang up on it and call it back. See if that helps.
Roha 210 says, "I need the crown bag for a minute." Chillin' like villain 212 says, "For Thursday pretty slow."
Yeah, it's gonna end later. That Thursday, this is what it does. It's slow, but then when those bars close, it can be Friday's drunk little cousin sometimes. I'm the only car on the road pretty much everywhere. That's good. That means the police are behaving, the people are behaving. This cat is very lucky. We'll call him lucky.
Roha 210 says you need that voice for the Johnny Jerk comments.
For the Johnny Jerk comments.
I think we're fixed now. All right, got the other one. I think it's working now.
Chirild says, Kicks is open until 2.
That's right.
64, show me opportunity, please. Gene 2002.
All right.
It was Scotland State first. Show me opportunity, please.
Chillin' Like a Villain 212 says, is John banned from Kicks parking lot?
Yes. Well, not really. About 3 years ago, I walked in there. I think it was like Valentine's Day. Me and Pam went in there. Maybe longer, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Took the night off. Me and Pam were going to go in there. We got in. They took our IDs. They took our money. And then we started walking in, and the guy at the door called me back over there.
Chirild says, I remember when Kicks was fun a long time ago.
And they said, you're banned. I was like, I'm banned? I don't ever do nothing. What am I banned for?
Chef Byron Terry subscribed on YouTube.
So his exact words were, we don't like your kind. But we don't need your kind around here. That's what he said. And they kicked me out. I ain't been back since.
Jeffrey Miller says you can even hit the thumbs down. I'm always interested in people's opinions.
That's right. Yeah. Maybe I'll quit. If you hit the thumbs down, maybe I'll quit. If enough thumbs down.
Ruhot 210 says, so landlord put my house up for sale Saturday. I have 4 realtors showing the house.
Man, that sucks. You got to go through all the hassle of trying to sell a house without selling a house.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't sell it. How about that? Do you have someplace else you're looking at, or that's probably a good hint that.
Vincent Music says you might have paid enough rent to them to on the house 3 times now. LOL.
Yeah.
Country Boy 23123 says, I just sold my house for $375,000. Chirild says, exactly, John. Ruhot 210 says, I hope not. I called 3 realtors. They all have no rentals.
I would just like do things like make ghosts on the house. Oh, it's okay. It's just haunted a little bit. And there was that murder. There's that murder that happened. But it's calmed down a lot. Just get get a person in a sheet, run around going, boo. They'll never sell it. Then you can just stay there. What do you think? Follow me for more tips. Just say things like, it's not bad. Once you get used to the mold, everything's good. You'll eventually get used to the mold.
Bruhat 210 says, I put all my Halloween decor up.
There you go. There you go.
Concert management. He's already detained. I'll just put my car.
Dean Vincent Music says sometimes whenever you say it is haunted, it actually sells faster.
Dang it.
Classin 72 says,
That backfired.
Hi John, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm wonderful. How about yourself? We can't see shit. It's foggy. And the only car on the road.
210 says, my roof and bathroom is leaking.
Yeah, just...
Cheryl says, that's why we're here. Classin 72 says, I'm glad you're wonderful, Okay, thanks for asking. Bruhat 210 says, we were told we aren't allowed to speak to the people. So I was wondering if I was on my phone, I could say all kinds of BS to the fake caller.
Yeah. I would just pick up my phone. Yeah, foundation's cracked again. It's getting worse. Just say things like, girl, I feel like we're living with the mice. They're everywhere. Somebody tell me I'm not allowed to talk. I mean, so you have these people, let me get this straight. So you have people that are gonna be roaming aimlessly through your house and you're not allowed to say anything. Yeah, that's nothing weird about that at all.
Bruhat 210 says, I was thinking of getting electrical tape and cover every other outlet.
Just put a big X over it.
Stephanie _ Kygirl 2024 says, -4.
What else could we do?
Big Devept says, talk about the dead bodies the previous tenant buried in the cellar.
Yeah.
Chillin' Like a Villain 212 says, WWE matches later.
Just have some, have a shovel, a tarp, some zip ties.
210 says, wonder if it should take off and say this COVID shit is killing me or the mold.
That's right.
Uncle baby not responsive, unknown is breathing.
Oh, poor baby.
That's clear.
St. George King, 4299. St. George King.
Dean Vincent Music says, after you cover the outlets with tape, tell them if you plug anything into those, you will blow the breaker box every time.
Oh.
St. George King, 4299.
Chillin' Like a Villain 212 says, just throw a snake in the house, they won't bite.
I got another idea. A bucket with some water in it. So yeah, we have to change that out every time it rains. Just a random buckets around the house with water in it. That'll do it.
722, special watches.
Beer bottle there.
1757. 1757. Second one's going to be 1759. 1759. If missed that portion, we continue.
Bruhat 210 says, LOL.
Was at least your lease or rental agreement up?
Dean Vincent Music says make sure to get some light brown paint to put above the buckets to make it look like it has been leaking a while and has water damage.
And that's why we're great as a team.
Chill 'em like a villain 212 says. Or bribe the apprecier and tell them it needs a lot work, LOL.
Yeah.
Brewhot 210 says, I need some crime scene tape.
Yeah, just say you can't go in that room. Everything's fine. If you know the neighbors really well, just have them play really loud music.
Brewhot 210 says, no, just renewed in August.
Let me see if I can get this guy to turn off his lights. What? Let's see if I can. Oh, he figured it out. All right, good.
Live for Fun says, just put an offer in to buy it. If you want to stay, rates are down and rent payments is about the same as a mortgage. Big Devept says, fart spray just before they walk in. Brewhot 210 says, LOL, they have 3 pit bulls. He'll ask them to keep them outside.
Yeah, and then it's like they come over at 10 and have the neighbors turn the music all the way up and said, oh, this isn't bad for a Tuesday morning. You should hear them on the weekends. I turned it down because it's Tuesday at 10.
Brewhot 210 says, it's a quadplex advertised as a money-maker great investment property. Brewhot 210 says, yes, LOL.
Yeah, you should hear them on Fridays.
David, number 6, are you still out on the shack now?
Brewhot 210 says, they fight all the time. I hope they do Saturday. Jonathan Lugo subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you for that.
2843. Good, thanks, 10-4, today. 722, clear for Special Watch. 2843.
Big Devept says, Darking Bogs. Oh yes, Darking Bogs.
Yep. That did happen once. Oh, I shouldn't have driven down. I gotta meet you guys every time I drive down here. These guys have a speaker outside, so.
The rent, I pay $1,100 now. I looked around, prices didn't start that low. They want
No, I'll be 1080, the westbound 332.
Jeffrey Miller says, mute us. There's no sense in not getting paid for us missing a couple minutes of sound.
Right.
Tony de Almeida 3 says, sorry, I'm late for the party.
That's okay.
What's up, John and Pam?
What's happening? How are you, Tony?
Tony de Almeida 3 says, always film.
What is this called? Some kind of black SUV coming into Lake Jackson. Let's go closer to the 288.
903 Young 1080. I'll be going
Bruja
through
210
state. I mean,
says,
through county.
should I paint the walls by the outlets with ashes?
Wait, I'm gonna turn you guys down. I want to hear this traffic. I think there's a chase, possibly? I don't suggest anytime, but I definitely don't suggest it during this fog.
903 passing 680, speed 65.
Passing 680, speed 65.
He's all over the road.
He's all over the road. Coming into Lake Jackson, so we'll get over here. Where's 680? Does anybody know?
Big Deveb says, 1080 is chase, I think.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a chase.
6501, you push on it with it.
I hear him. I hear him.
Stephanie _Tiger 2024 says, 7.
Let me make sure we are current.
Didn't even know where he's at.
I couldn't hear him.
The what?
332. Yeah, Lake Jackson. They're right behind me.
Live 4 Fun says,
332 Lake Jackson.
Bruja 210 says, oh shit. Chirild says, Bayou Drive off 332.
Okay.
Bubba the Big Truckee says, Flora John LOL.
Well, I gave it all I got.
Dean Vincent Music says, here we go.
I gave it all I got, but then we got...
Dean Vincent Music says, damn red lights.
Damn red lights. We're law-abiding.
And Team says, of course red light.
Of course.
Bruja 210 says, what kind of vehicle?
Don't know. Black SUV. That's all I know.
Chillin' Like a Villain 212 says, keep up, John.
I can't go through the red lights, Sam. And I'm, of course, a law-abiding citizen, so...
No, 31 in custody.
Ah, they got him in custody already.
Bruja 210 says, Friday's little brother.
I told you. Once it gets...
And Team says, do we know where they are going?
332 in Bayou Road, somebody said. I think we're going to see him once we get up here. Which we're going to have horrible parking for, by the way, but we'll figure it out. This is not the road you want to be on during fog.
And Team says, chase in fog no good.
Yeah. I think they're straight here.
Bubba the Big Truckee says, speed limits are just a suggestion, LOL.
We should see I see their lights up here in the fog. Yeah, they're just up here. We're gonna have shitty parking, guys. I told you I heard them.
Chirild says, that was fast. Chirild says, me.
You taking off this call up, put on DSS 332 and turn around 680 with GPS.
Bruja 210 says, I bet DUI.
Alright.
RTK _1414 says, guess that was fast.
332 and turning around 680.
You're taking off this call up, put on DSS 332 and turn around 680 with GPS.
Vep says, phase what she said.
There's no reason.
Chill him like a villain 212 says, doesn't say, must follow on the speed limit sign,
So let
LOL.
me ask you this. Why is he driving like that when they're already in custody? If they're already in custody, why is he driving like that? Is there any reason for him to put all of us in danger when the guy's already in custody? I don't see a reason. I don't know if you guys do. I mean, we clearly heard them say there's already in custody. Man, hopefully there's some parking up here. If not, we'll be on the side of the road.
Bruhot210 says, because he is an ass. Chill him like a villain 212 says, report him.
What as good is it gonna do? To who? Who's gonna listen? My videos are my complaint. My words are my complaint. Man, I saw
Bubba the Big Trucky says, he's got a badge, so he thinks he can drive how he wants.
Oh, did we pass it?
Bruhot210 says, wow, they got far.
We might have passed it. Maybe turned off? I don't even see this. Before I could see him, now I can't see him.
Chirilj says, no, and he was almost reckless coming around the corner.
They said 680. This is 680 up here.
AD101M says DPS here. Screw you, sir.
Okay, I see the lights. You guys can see them in the fog.
Dean Vincent Music says, I agree there is no reason for that whenever they say he is in custody. Anteam says, endangered Trunkies here, name and badge number.
Alright, maybe we got lucky.
Skinny Steve says, maybe a rogue shopping cart rolled on the scene.
Alright, we got good parking for this guy.
Chirilj says, there's several dead end roads.
How you guys doing?
Hey John, back up on me a little bit, okay?
All right.
I appreciate it, sir.
All right, I'll be right here.
Using Route 914 Northwest Boulevard, room 30E, Creekside Village, room 30B as in boy, 81-year-old female. Severe left hip hand, possibly broken. I'm sure how long she was on the ground before she passed out her time.
I'm gonna have to get a blur. Yeah, you can. John, you alright?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you? Good.
That's easy. Boggarts? Yeah, I was gonna head to the house in a week. Possible.
Lion Preppers 1 says check out the air pressure in the tires.
Turn you guys up.
Intersection of South Florida. Still kind of coming up behind it, not no lights on.
Thank you, sir. How's it going?
Lion Preppers 1 says in the water level. Cheryl says which one's the fine one.
Wish I could drive fast like that.
Glitch Critter 1968 says, is that a lady?
Be nice, guys. Be nice.
Yeah, like the opposite.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, can someone explain what this call is?
It was a chase. It was a chase. Recap. Chase. A chase happened.
Glitch Critter 1968 says autograph, I need her autograph. Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, which one of y'all flew past John on the way here with the person already in custody, name and badge number please?
Alright, check on your people.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, oh wow. Chazzy's My Dog Go says, thanks for the recap, John.
It was a very detailed recap. It was detailed.
Chazzy's My Dog Go says law. Chillin' like Villain 212 says DPS takes over at that point.
Yeah.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, how come one of the state troopers got in the back, the one that left? MRS Lopez 3 says law. Chazzy's My Dog Go says very detailed.
Thank you.
Cheryl says always film 5-0.
I mean, some have called me a journalism Jesus.
Tony de Almeida 3 says we done, can we get out and stretch for a little while?
No, keep your asses in the trunk.
Bruja 210 says all those officers. At Fargenbastage says always film 5-0.
Always,
Chazzy's
always.
My Dog Go says always film 5-0.
Always, always.
Tony de Almeida 3 says always film 50.
Not sure.
Bruja 210 says, can we recap with all their names and badge numbers? Tony de Almeida 3 says the officer badge number. Chillin' Like Villain 212 says always film 50 and be locked in the trunk. Bruja 210 says, yep, I knew it, he was drinking piss water.
Shadow John. Shadow John. Who's that? Who needs another? Alright, I think we've seen all we can see here, guys. Caught a felony. That's how foggy it is, guys. I don't even know if you guys can see anything. That's good parking, I guess, for the situation.
Securing airway for emergency traffic only.
Who needs emergency traffic only?
Chillin' Like Villain 212 says, I think piss water is bush-like to me.
I think piss water is bush-like to me.
John,
Bubba the Big Truckee says,
Royal
John, what's
bag
this
in the
felony
trunk for?
Crown Royal bag in the trunk for?
It's not mine. It's not mine. I was holding it for a friend. I was holding it for a friend.
Everything from Florida, the way this is service hallway behind all this, all business orders are locked and secured.
Chirilge says, we love Shadow, John is cool. Nightbot says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas.
That's where we are.
Are about 50 miles south of Houston.
2964.
Biject 2022 says, LH. Biject 2022 says, LJ.
7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I was gonna say we're in Angleton right now. That's weird. Must not be updating. Oh, I better turn Wi-Fi off on that. That's why it's doing it. I know why it's doing it. That's my bad.
Says John didn't see a flashlight he liked, I guess, and didn't leave with one.
Didn't.
All units back in +1.
Bruja 210 says, I live Crown Royal bags. Chirilge says, beer is nasty.
I used to like it. I used to drink a lot of beer.
Joanne 8775 says, I'm back.
I can't really see around these guys. All right, YOLO. Gotta watch out for pissed off deer and hogs here.
Wicked Clones 83 says, all beer is piss water.
No.
Dean Vincent Music says, why does it have CCD after Angleton on there?
Let me see.
Chillin' Like a Villain 212 says, John stole the officer's flashlight, LOL.
I mean, it's basically just reading my latitude and longitude and then updating. I don't know why it says that. Now the scanner's going a little crazy. Traffic stop on Main.
Chirilge says, me too when I was a teenager.
5510 David Victor 6. 5510 David Victor 6 to base. We have a standby. Northbound, North 280 feet from Main.
Okay.
Bruja 210 says, when we were kids, our drink of choice was Mad Dog 2020 or Night Train.
Back in the day. I mean, that's before my time, but yeah, people, I've heard stories about Mad Dog. heard stories about it.
Victor Sam Robert 8402, Victor Sam Robert 8402.
Erichan Zach's Outdoors became a member on YouTube.
Well, thank you for that.
Erichan Zach's Outdoors became a member on YouTube.
Thank you.
Bruhat 210 says,
Eric,
Boone's
thank
Farm.
you. Before my
Bargain
time.
Vestige says, wow. Antine says, Strawberry Hill for me, ugh, those were the days. Charild says, Strawberry Hill or 40s? Rebecca, X9R5R says, welcome Eric.
Eric, thank you for becoming a member, by the way.
Iceman NYR says, 100. Stream Element says, thank you for following Gibbs 1995.
Z Gibbs 1995 with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much.
Eric Chanzak's Outdoors says, you're welcome, sir.
Number 20.
We got a little backup. Did you guys hear that? Backup, Mr. Gray. Yeah, a little bit of backup. We got a little bit of pushback on that stuff.
Robert King 3888.
Not cool, man.
King 3888.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
2015 Nissan white and color expiring February of
Bruhat 210 says, I mean, I heard those were drinks of choice back in the day. I just turned 21 again Tuesday.
You and me both. You and me both.
Antime says, Strawberry Hill in Crab Country. Lots of crazy memories. Charild says, I'd love to have a white Russian or some of the purple bag.
Sure.
That's how quick it can go from 0 to 100 here. I don't control the content. I just document whatever's happening.
Bruhat 210 says, I heard stories about TV shows back in the day to now shows like that would be banned, especially that one show All in the Family.
Yeah.
Insurance confirmed on the 2010 Toyota X from August 26. Boatros out of this week's Clearfield.
Dean Vincent Music says we could only imagine what you would do. John, if you could control the content, LOL.
Yeah, it would be boring. If I controlled everything, it'd just be, is there property, life, or liberty at stake? I wouldn't do anything where the state's the only victim.
Rebecca, X9R5, says Youssef, rolling on the floor laughing.
So it'd be pretty boring if I controlled it. I know one thing I wouldn't be doing, stopping someone.
Cherilge says, that's a little before my time. Bruhot210 says, I heard they had these things called CB radios and would talk to truck drivers and stuff.
Ah. That's crazy talk.
Cherilge says, just us riding around listening to Dean Vinson's music.
That's right. That's what it would be. I'd have to bring a book of dad jokes.
Which one did I call in? 280.
2323, 323.
Nightbot says 2019 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a V6 broke activist version. No back window and bad tires. Wicked Clones 83 says, John Gray is really John Connor. Bruhot210 says, then I heard stories like if you were bad, you had to sit with their grandparents watching Lawrence Welk.
Oh boy, that sounds awful.
Bubba the Big Truckee says, and talking about how old John is LOL.
Yeah, we can just do that.
Melanie Sips 1784 says, and tomorrow is Friday the 13th. It will be busy tomorrow, I bet.
Let's see if it's foggy, maybe not.
Wicked Clones 83 says, John, which Terminator you after tonight?
Not sure.
Dean Vincent Music says to bad it is not Friday the 13th and a full moon.
8 minutes it actually
Nightbot says 2019 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a V6 broke activist version. No back window and bad tires.
That's us. And you guys are crooked.
286.
What are you doing, Richwood?
6 good. You can show us on that with one Nebraska Sport, non-emergent. Clear.
Everybody can get out and stretch your legs a little bit.
Bruhot210 says, it's Friday here already. Dean Vincent Music says, speaking of that, how is your tire pressure?
I don't even want to look. I don't want to look.
Farjan Bastidge says no.
Especially since I took the tire air upper thingy and I left the charge and I left it at home. So don't tell Texas man. Don't tell him I left it at home. Oopsie. It's every other day I got to put air in it. I think if I take it to the tire shop, they're gonna be like, we're not repairing that shitty ass tire. That's what I think they're gonna tell me. Last time they almost told me that, so.
Whip It Up Wishes says, hey everyone, pulling an all-nighter for Valentine's orders. Just ordered a pizza for dinner, LOL. Brewhot 210 says, maybe if I moved to Texas, I would be an hour younger.
That's true. Yep, you're actually an hour older than me.
Chirild says, you don't want a bent rim either. Oh, I'm telling him.
Don't tell him.
Joanne 8775
Everybody
says,
back in.
does anyone have a flashlight I can borrow and return it about 1 to 4 days later?
Stop it. Stop it.
Wicked Clones 83 says, I went to use my windshield wipers yesterday morning, and it made a grind noise. Turned out a FKN squirrel hid his nut under the wiper arm.
Dang it. Flipping squirrels. Can't be trusted.
Chirild says, okay, I guess since you asked so nicely. Joanne 8775 says, tell that at the tire the U are John Mutter, fucking gray.
There you go.
You can fix it.
That's what I'll have. I may have to do that. We gotta watch out for Frankie over here. We haven't seen him in a while, actually.
Jethro Miller says, good thing it wasn't an acorn, a police officer. May have went pew-pew on your car.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Vincent Music says, I found out today while doing DoorDash that the people who open and own Chinamax are the same who own Chopsticks here in Angelton. And they said it is the same menu at both.
Dang.
Wicked Clones 83 says, Frankie is chasing Lucky. The cat around think Frankie is confused.
Poor Lucky.
Skirl 82 says, are we going to Palms?
Pretty soon. I might go to Freeport for a bit. We haven't been there tonight. Let's go to Freeport.
Chirild says, my daughter bought me a carnation at school today. I was so excited. And then she said I didn't have anyone else to give it to. LOL.
Dang. You were like second string.
Highway 6 and Tower 149 on a boy, Victor Charles, 4003.
Kids.
Red.
They don't get why that would be insulting.
Dean Vincent Music says going to go say hi to Edward, LOL. Christina_0479 says, my cat's name is Lucky. He was found on the side of a highway. He was 4 weeks old when we found him.
Oh, this is miserable with fog. It still can't say 7 miles on the visibility, right? I think it's pulling it from Houston. I'm gonna have to tell it down here to get more accurate. Ain't no way this is 7 miles.
Chirild says, that's my little personality staring back at me. Dean Vincent Music says it says half a mile now.
Half a mile, that's probably accurate. Does it say fog or does it still say cloudy?
Jethro Miller says this has been the slowest night in quite some time. Or are they getting better at hiding from us?
No.
Erichan's Axe Outdoors says that's a half mile, LOL.
Yeah.
Chirild says, I think it says 1/2.
Okay, good. All right, so your Camaro AccuWeather forecast team got their email from me. It was a sternly worded email.
Dean Vincent Music says Debs. Leninman says dense fog.
All right. Yes, I got it right.
Farjan Bastige says dense fog.
Very good.
Dean Vincent Music says dense fog.
Now we're starting. We can
Bubba
trust
D.
them
Big
a little
Truckee
more.
Says. So you're saying it's been pretty quiet?
I don't use the Q word.
Nightbot says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas. We are about 50 miles south of Houston.
I also have it, well, at least by tomorrow I'll have it, so if there's a severe weather alert, it's going to pop up on the screen too. That way we all know. That's going to be a work in progress. Don't trust me though, guys. Always check your local. I am obviously not a weatherman. Just passing on information.
Dean Vincent Music says stop cussing with that Q word. Bruhot210 says, who want to call my house Saturday morning and say you are from the exterminator company with a price on termites?
Yeah. That's good.
Chirild says, I would just like to say, I'm not repeating everyone. We are just a few minutes late.
You can't.
Stream Element says slots are rigged.
Just barely rigged at all. All right, guys. Now I've got to tell you we're in Freeport. I don't have to tell you anymore. It tells you on the screen. We can't see shit, man. There could be 5 cops over there and we wouldn't see them unless they got their lights on.
Dean Vincent Music says someone needs to all and say they are calling to repair the foundation of the house also.
Yeah.
Cherilge says there's a delay.
Yeah, there's definitely a delay.
Bruhot 210 says, then who wants to call and say they will give a discount for termites, roaches, and rats.
Perfect. Just have like 4 of them. Schedule 4 exterminators for that day. Yeah, this is just silly.
Cherilge says it's coming from the Gulf, so of course the fog is worse. Wicked Clones 83 says, when we were coming over that bridge in Lake Jackson, it was jumping from Lake Jackson to Brazosport.
Well, I'm updating my longitude and latitude every second. So it's gonna jump like that. I could do it slower, but every second it's actually sending my longitude and latitude to my home computer, and then it picks it up from there, then it does all that stuff. I learned a lot about weather over the last couple days doing this. First time I've ever, and why did I do it? Because I could. I don't know if it really has anything to do with what we're doing here, but I think it's kind of neat in a nerdy type of way.
Bruhot 210 says, you think the pet store would let me buy 1,000 crickets?
Yes, you can easily buy 1,000 crickets. People feed them to
Cherilge says they're pretty close.
Yeah. This is just silly.
Cherilge says, great job keeping your IT experience current.
Reckless driver call northbound on 2004 crossing over 602. We have an additional reckless driver call. Almost ran the caller off.
Eric Chanzak's Outdoors says kids fighting all the time.
612.
Reckless driver coming.
A reckless driver call northbound on 2004 crossing over it's a tan color Toyota Corolla. Almost ran the caller off through.
I'm on the south side of town. 606 vehicles. I'm passing Oyster Creek Drive right now.
Bruhot 210 says, any plumbers available Saturday morning? Just need your vehicle parked in driveway. I'll turn hose on tomorrow night flood driveway.
Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking.
Operation's going to be 9061.
51 traffic.
2 Oyster Creek to the northbound on ramp. That's right. That's clear when you clear this.
George Paul 0961. George Paul. Operation's going to be 9061. George Ball 9061. Continuing in Oyster Creek to northbound on ramp is wide.
You clear the shock stop, 79 facility.
Cherilge says, flush a tampon down your toilet. Dean Vincent Music says need a plumber and electrician and an AC van in the driveway. Farjan Bastige says, hey, Gator Dan.
And a ghost hunter vehicle. And a hearse.
Bruhat 210 says, I'll shut water off, so when they try turning water on, there won't be any. Bruhat 210 says, LOL. Bruhat 210 says, 9:58 a.m. They'll call police for a suspicious person.
Hiding in the park. She's last seen headed down South Street towards Morgan Park. Was crying. Yes, sir. 47 J back in.
Ben Wild 2025667 says, hey everyone.
Hello to you.
Bruhat 210 says, 959 call fire department smell of gas coming from Neighbors Apt.
Show me how he's searching.
Who's that?
Sir.
That's right over here. I'm gonna record anyway. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
I don't care.
All right, thank you.
I would like for you not to record.
All right, man. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'll come over here. How about right here? How about right here?
Sir, you're impeding.
No, I'm not impeding.
Actually, you are.
I'd have to be in between you and the suspect to impede.
You're too close to the car, please. I have a
All right.
file.
All right, I see you.
Please step over there.
I see you, man.
Can you please step over
I see you, man.
Sir. I'm sorry about this, man.
Just let him go then.
As soon as you get that up, man, yeah, I'm over. It's all good.
I'll let you guys talk.
Wicked Clowns 83 says FKN, you pig.
Shutting off the car so it doesn't overheat.
He asked you to shut off the car so it doesn't overheat.
Shut it off so it doesn't overheat.
It's,
Actually,
Rubber the big truck guy says, hey officer, don't worry about us and do your damn job. Bruja 210 says bingo. Donna _ Sharp says, OL sheriff, don't worry about us.
You're not going, yeah, but I got you in line. Some people just don't like to do it.
Joanne 8775 says, you were not doing anything wrong, John. Tony de Almeida 3 says, fuck you piggies, go eat more donuts. Chillin' like Villain 212 says, yes Karen, we need run a DL on a Karen with a gun law.
I thought it was legal. I thought it was legal.
At Erichanzix Outdoor says, we're here to help, bud. Bubba the big truck guy says, hey officer, are you not a John fan? Joanne 8775 says he is a vinegar and water douchebag. Wicked Clowns 83 says, here comes his piggy backup. Bruja 210 says, backup is late. Melanie Syop 1784 says he's probably telling on you. Bruja 210 says 10 feet buddy. Donna _ Sharp says whoa. Joanne 8775 says, is this backup coming in for us?
I think so, yes. I think so, yeah.
At Farthing Bastage says, why the need for 3 cops?
I think 2 are for me. I think 2 are for me.
210 says, hope they don't find his Crown Royal bag.
Yeah, the felony.
MS Girl 82 says, damn, how many officers does it take to search one guy? Wicked Clowns 83 says, dude called backup in on a guy with a camera. You pigs are a fucking joke. Cheryl says, where's the guy? Bubba the big truck guy says, I knew I smelled bacon.
He's free. He's free.
Bubba the big truck guy says, hey officer, don't come look in the white Camaro for the felony Crown Royal bag raw. Tony de Almeida 3 says, I know pigs coming. Joanne 8775 says, with what do you get when you mix water and vinegar in a bag?
Thank you for watching.
X9R5R says, sweet. Wicked Clowns 83 says, you're dismissed, pigs. And Jethro-Miller says, it's free to go Friday.
It's free to go Friday. That's right.
Bruja 210 says, I have receipts, I mean scripts for all the Crown Royal bags.
Yes, the felony is always in the Crown Royal bag, guys.
Joanne 8775 says, a douche. Ag.
Man, who turned around there? Who's driving through there? Guys, put it in the chat. You already know what it says.
Joanne 8775 says bag. Bruja 210 says illegally turning around. Cheryl says they sounded friendly enough.
Alright, I think we're good.
At Fardenbastage says always film 5-0.
Always.
Clowns 83 says always film 5-0.
Says always film 5-0.
Kikasper says film 5-0.
Kikasper says film
Cheryl
5-0.
says always film.
Cheryl says always film 5-0. Brewhot 210 says I don't want you recording. Angie 416S says always film 5-0.
I got a little tense.
Tony de Almeida 3 says always film 50.
Insurance confirmed on both vehicles. Both drivers are cleared.
Is there a wreck somewhere? Wait, we gotta stop till this windshield clears up. Let me turn on the defrost.
4-3.
Dean Vincent Music says, so a non-John fan and a holy cop.
Yeah. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas.
Brewhot 210 says they had him out of the car.
Yeah, and I showed up.
Melanie Sips 1784 says, I thought County Sheriff likes you. I never expected them to try you to stop recording.
No, here's the thing, right? Like, I literally stopped the search. Like, he used the tactic I told you guys.
Shield says, they better not mess with you in my town. I'll have to come down there.
It literally stopped the search, didn't it? Like, fine, use me as a distraction, use me as a reason, but you know what? That guy got to carry on about his day.
Work on.
Work on.
332, Dixie, westbound.
Please call X-Ray George, CA24. Call X-Ray George, AV24. Two, four, gun.
332, Dixie, westbound.
28, please call X-Ray George, CA24. Call X-Ray George, AV24. Via orders with like a work van. I'm pulling into TJ's.
Pulling into TJ's, that means we can park at the...
Melanie Sips 1784 says, he probably got a ticket.
I don't think he even got a ticket. He didn't sign anything. I think he got a warning.
Cherilge says, we did fantastic work.
You guys did great. That's loud, guys. I'm sorry.
Dean Vincent Music says he told you to stop recording. He should be thanking you for showing up.
It literally stopped the search. I became...
Walnut Street, Conflict West Plantation. Several female unable to stand due to pain from a...
Melanie Sips 1784 says, well, that's sweet. If you got a warning, I thought I seen long paper.
No, they gave him a...
Ruha 210 says, cop agreeing with suspect.
Yes. They bonded together over their hatred for me. Damn it, I should have pulled in there. That's all right, we could drive back over there. We might be late for this one, but what the heck. I think I have to go across that bridge. Can't go straight across. Return's already coming back.
Austin Oakner, out of New Zealand, to be cleared valid restriction A. Insurance confirmed on 2021 Ford.
He's already back in. That's good parking.
Cherilge says, too late, camera boy.
What's doing good?
BFE24, read and refused.
Number 1 Honey Badger, welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, like I said, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions. We stop searches. Another thing we do.
Gerald says, always film 5-0.
Always, always.
Very well mixed up. Vehicles on the roadway.
Let me go this way. Don't try this at home. I am a trained professional. Definitely not a wide right turn.
Bruhot 210 says, we upset Karens to get bingo.
I'm not trying to upset anybody. You guys realize that, right? Like, I'd rather know. I'm not trying to upset anybody.
435.
Okay, everybody get out and stretch for a minute.
Busy record, Campbell.
Bruhot 210 says, now, let's get a shopping cart for double bingo. Stream Element says, slots are rigged.
Just barely. Hardly rigged at all.
451, I'll be around to your location with this.
451, busy record, Campbell. 451,
451, that's good.
478.6, 52, 478.6.
451, I'll be around to your location with that female Clifford beginning.
451,
52, 478.6, 52, 478.6.
Sticky Nicky 53 says, I was watching a stream today where someone was tell the police John has warrant. I knew it, LO.
Yeah. All right, everybody back in. I forgot to tell you guys, sorry. If you're not in, I'll come back and get you later.
Did they advise what apartment it's coming from or no?
And for current area.
Unfortunately, on property. 22, did they advise what apartment it's coming from or no? 6503 traffic. Show me out at 99 and 145 on Tom Zebra Mary 6824.
Hi.
Black.
Sticky Nicky 53 says, I got cut off. Was his brother free to go? Astro Boy subscribed on YouTube.
Well, thank you for that.
Apartment Italy. Northeast, I'm making contact the apartment Italy.
All of a sudden, we can see better. What does our Camaro AccuWeather team have to say?
US.
1861, beginning 1861. Reference 10-4, show to the. 10-18, copy, Special Watch. Overall, I'll be on traffic. In the. 1861, beginning 1861.
Wicked Clones 83 says, it changed from dense fog to mist.
There we go.
Sticky Nicky 53 says, hey, how are you doing?
Overall, I'll be on traffic.
Lunaman says, mist.
In the southbound 2DB near the Dow Bridge,
AD101M says, showing 30 feet visibility. Brewhot 210 says, went from cloudy to mist. Nightbot says, 2019 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a V6 broke activist version. No back window and bad tires.
That's the funniest command I ever made. But it is true.
Cherilge says, missed 1 mile.
All right.
Street Element says, thank you for following Klepto82.
Klepto82 with the follow. Thank you.
Show me out 300 block of East South Street with someone.
451, sir. 451.
5248 1.5, 5248 1.5.
451, sir.
I'm not. I think this, if this stop is where I think it is, I'm not going to stop on the side of this road during this fog, so. If it's at the end of the Dow Bridge, I will, but if it's at the beginning of the Dow Bridge, I'm not going to.
David 903, Houston, on over Road County Jail.
Console time 037, sir, out of county.
No, 300 your location.
721 48
Fair. 246 return.
Yeah, I'm not stopping at this one. It's right on this bridge now, bro.
C3 out of return, duty clear and valid. Insurance verified manually due to multiple policies on a 2024 Infinity.
Yeah, we'll skip this one.
4730, no good over there. That's a little yet. 7.
He's already free. I mean, I was gonna stop at it, but he's already free. I wasn't gonna stop at it, actually.
Returns to Jahim Jerome Demetrius Mitchum out of Houston. He's eligible, expires in 2030. 6W27.
Stephanie underscore Kygirl 2024 says, -4.
And 2030, no 99.
AD101M says it went from dense fog to screw you, John Gray. Jethro Miller says Dakota. Q3T for I sent 100 for 2 joules.
Thank you so much. We got 2 joules. Can't stop, won't stop.
601 service.
Hey, wait a minute. Last time I did this, it was foggy. And then it just disappeared.
Because the male choked the female and she jumped out of his car.
Ah. It started raining.
Jethro Miller says BC Scanner is not a cop. We listen to the scanner and record police interactions.
That is what we do here.
Wicked Clones 83 says, I think my dog is riding a bike in his sleep legs, moving. Fast hope he doesn't pull a John Gray.
Hope he don't fall. Hope he stays on his bike. This is crazy. It just went away. We couldn't see it all a minute ago here.
65 with return.
I mean, we were just here like 20 minutes ago.
Eric Anzacs Outdoors says, is he behind you?
I know, he turned around. He was out of...
6503 return.
He went back to Clute city limits.
Six five three. Clear for return. So, Tiara and Rai out of available. HWL is not eligible. It's shown to be expired. Her ID is also expired. She's shown to have a Class C available for
Wiki
AWI.
Clones 83 says, how many tornadoes have you had touched down by you, John?
I don't know. I never kept track of that stat.
Airline 12, you have a scene request with a heading of 50 nautical miles coming from Hardin County in Saratoga.
Airline 12 declines for weather. Copy.
You guys remember being over here a minute ago? We couldn't see nothing.
Yes, Airline 12 copy. Have you declining for weather?
Yeah, the form making.
Thank you, Charles Farmer.
Yeah, the form making. En route. En route.
49 there. We had that female on 911 now. She was probably had it. She's having difficulty following.
101M says, yes, we recall. You had the fog filter on, sir.
Oh, trust me, I would turn it off if I could.
Stream Element says, Wicked Clones 83 just cheered 245 bits.
245 bits. Thank you, Wicked Clowns.
AD101M says, can we stop into Twister's for a beer?
I'm banned from there. They don't like me over there. They kindly asked me never to come back.
Transporting one patient, non-emergency to HCA in Albert.
465, can you show me case number?
I don't know if it's been a year since that happened.
Case number 36306.
Transporting one patient, non-emergency to HCA in Albert.
602, Campbell, okay. Campbell, okay.
Stream Element says, Cherilge just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you. 200 bits. Thank you so much.
AD101M says, Twister's here. Trunkies, come on in for a free beer. Gray, wait by the dumpster.
That's about what it would be like. Of course, I would suggest
Stream Element
not going
says,
there.
Cherilge just cheered 45 bits.
And we got another 45 bits. Thank you.
Correction, the truck went eastbound, 288. Okay.
Stream Element says, thank you for following Shishi Debuli Chansoa. WLNQ Safe.
Thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce that. I apologize.
AD101M says Bucky's here. Yes, that's what I thought.
Come back in.
603, check over.
5414, show something. 10-4.
Yeah.
Cacasper says, "Good night, John. Until tomorrow."
Good night to you. Thank you for being here, Cacasper, every night. What are you, like a 100 million stream streak?
Nightbot says 2019 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a V6 broke activist version.
It's true.
No back window and bad tires.
That is true.
Cacasper says, "Always."
I'm about to switch you guys over to my other channel on Twitch.
Stream Elements says, "Chiril just cheered 100 bits."
Thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits.
Stream Elements says, "Chiril just cheered 100 bits." Bubba the Big Truckee says, "You missed up our stream streak when you did the test that one day, LOL."
Oh man.
AD101M says it's not time for sleeping, yet currently quiet, but that can change. Stream Elements says, "Chiril just cheered 100 bits."
With the 100 bits, thank you.
Alan Workman subscribed on YouTube. Wicked Clones 83 says, "Night, John. See you later tonight."
See you later tonight. I'm gonna send you guys over to my other Twitch channel. We'll stay live for a minute over there.
Jethro Miller says large donations always guilt a streamer into staying on longer. Just saying, thinking face.
That's true.
Chiril says, "Have a good night, John."
You too.
AD101M says, "Where are we going? Palm trees?" I just burst into tears.
Victor Nora 4188, Victor Nora 4188. Over 28. Because my 2016 Jeep Silver in color expiring September 26th to Jania Gutierrez, Jonas, and Ronnie Garcia of
Victor Nora 4188, Victor Nora 4188.
Yeah, because my 2016 Jeep Silver in color expiring September 26th to Jania Gutierrez, Jonas, and Ronnie Garcia of the city of Six.
You guys made the transition over to the new channel over there on Twitch. See you guys coming in. Thank you for the bits.
0719 public service.
Ben Wild 202567 says, -5. Christopher _1710 says, W chat, W stream.
0719 public service.
Hey, that's Chris.
Jethro Miller says it did transfer me to the other channel.
That's pretty cool,
Ben
right?
Wild 202567 says, always film 50.
That's pretty cool, right? Now, all those people that fell, everybody be really quiet. Let's not wake up the people that are sleeping. Let's not wake them up. Let's be really quiet. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the bits, the subscriptions, all the things on all the things. Hey, we got a hype train on the way. Wait a second. That's our first hype train ever on this channel. Let's see how we go. Hype train level 1. Well, that's pretty cool. Have you ever seen a raid where you just switch over and it's the same
Ben
guy?
Wild 202567 says, good night, John.
Good night to you. Yeah, you subscribed. Thank you for that. We'll wait for the hype train. Then I'll put you guys on previously viewed videos.
Rebecca, X9R5R says, good night, John.
Good night
Sleep
to you.
tight.
Will do.
See you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
4B346, I'm checking.
They work clear machine right now.
Yeah, we'll put it on the previously viewed videos here in a minute.
4B346, I'm checking.
They work clear machine right now.
Where are you going? Let's go see where he's going real quick then.
Medic 2's okay.
Medic 2, checking status.
We got some more bits. Thank you. Man, I really depend on Stream Elements to tell me what's happening.
Yes, sir.
Medic 2's
Sure,
okay.
thank you.
Get a walk through the bars, not saying you get juveniles. I'm sure I'm sending it back in.
There's 2 cops up there.
Yes, sir.
Good night, Wild Ben. They went all the way around over there. Guys, make sure you're following that other channel too. BC Scanner 24 on Twitch. That's where I show 24-hour videos. If you got sent over here, hit the follow button for me. We're trying to get to 100 followers there. Dropped you guys.
Just follow through traffic. Show me a Highway 6.
Thank you.
Second
Did you get
Street.
the sub? Thank you for that.
Tom
That's our
Mary,
first hype train ever on that channel. That's good stuff.
Black. Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to put you on the previously viewed videos now.
Eric Chanzak's Outdoors says be safe.
Will do.
Good night, John.
Good night to you.
Jethro Miller says Denzel 0197. Good night, John from England.
Good night to you. Thank you for being here all the way from across the pond. Good night, guys.